I am so excited because it's an amazing woman who happens to be our first guest. She's an actress, writer, businesswoman who has become a pioneer for Black women in television and film. And we love her show, Insecure, and can't wait to see what she has next in store. Please welcome Miss Issa Rae. So you're calling it your mogul era?
I did say, I feel like I want to enter my mogul era. You know, like I want to build with intention.
Build with intention? So that's how your mind works? That's your thought process?
A little bit. I'm just like, you know, I wish I could say that I'm this master planner, but I really go by like just my gut in terms of what I feel like I can be additive to, what I feel like, you know, I can put my touch on, my spin on, whether it's creating shows, whether it's businesses, whatever it is. I'm just like, I want to see all that I can do.
See, well, baby, we seeing that's for sure. Hold the line. I got a list, just to name a few. Okay. The first Black woman to create and star in a scripted series for a premium cable channel for Insecure. That's one. Executive producer of a Black lady sketch show and created the show I can't say that.
Rap S.
Okay, founded your own production company called Hooray?
Yes, Hooray.
Okay. Come on. Co-owns multiple coffee shops and the hair care line, Sienna Natural.
Yes.
What else do you want to do?
I mean, I want to do so much. I feel like, you know, I'm just getting started. I want to, like, build a studio in South L.A.
Wow.
You know, like, that is a big passion project of mine that I'm actively pursuing.
But you've opened so many doors. Who do you look up to?
Man, I look up to so many people. I mean, obviously Oprah is such a, you know, mogul and such an amazing example of what's possible. I've been a huge fan of Debbie Allen, who I actually got to work with. Yes. Debbie can do everything. Talk about somebody who can do everything, and it's just like, dang, I'll never be able to achieve just a fraction of what because just by her talent alone, like. And so, just so many other people. Gina Prince-Bythewood, who did Love and Basketball. She's been a huge inspiration. Spike Lee. Like, there's just so many people who I look to that have made it possible for me to just even try.
Even try, and you've done so much, as he said, try. Ooh, we can't wait to see what else you have in store. Now, okay, so I grew up in church singing.
Yeah.
My first solo was at 7, but you did plays?
I did do plays. My first play that I ever wrote and made was in church. And I will say that I was in the choir, but my choir director was like, "This is the note, ding, 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 hit this." So that's what led me to write. But yeah, I did, my first play that I wrote was, my church was very, it was old. It was a lot of old people in my church. And there was drama, which was like really absurd in a church. But I was like, oh, I want to make a soap opera called The Old and the Rested, which is like a play on the young and the rested.
Oh my God.
And it was so much fun. So my mom helped me. We got to perform it. And I had the old people in church laughing at themselves and laughing at the drama. And I remember my pastor came up to me afterwards, and I was, what, like 11? And he was like, "You really have a talent." And I was like, you know, that really touched me and encouraged me to keep writing. But if I didn't have the church, if I didn't have that space, I don't know where I would have been able to express myself in that way.
I understand that. Okay, so you had a life-changing moment at the taping of a 90s TV show. Tell us about that.
Yes, so, you know, the icon, Brandy, Moesha.
Yes.
Since then, there hasn't been, you correct me if I'm wrong, but there hasn't been like a show about a Black teenage girl just killing, like just an ordinary Black girl and her family being a high schooler. And, you know, I was in middle school when that show came out, and it was just incredible to see her, this massive superstar, play this ordinary Black girl. And I remember I got the opportunity to go to a live taping, and I had just moved back to LA from Maryland. And so it was just like, I was coming in with open eyes, and I get to go to a live TV taping and see, you know, my hero. And I won a script, a teleplay of that episode.
Oh.
And like I said, I wanted to be a writer, but I didn't know how or where to even start. And that script, like, it was just the blueprint in front of me. And I remember studying it just every single day. And I used it as a template to write my own scripts. But that ended up changing my life because making television felt so attainable. Like, it was right there, and I was in the audience, seeing it be done, seeing the little act breaks, trying to laugh all loud, to get my laugh on the episode. But it was just such a thrilling experience, and it was a core memory for me.
Amazing.
So shout out to Brandy.
Yes. Okay, Insecure ended over a year ago.
Yes,
Do you miss it?
I miss the people.
Okay.
You know, I don't miss the work every day, but I miss like my castmates. I miss the writers, the crew. Like, it was just such a fun environment. It's such a major part of my life. It was life-changing for me, so I'll always have love for it. But yeah, I love that it also ended on our terms.
Right. That's a good way to look at it. But you're really close to your cast, right?
I love them, yeah.
Let's see this picture. Just how close y'all are. You're not. She like that. Who took that picture?
Yeah. So they're mad shady, but this was my karma because hours before that I had taken pictures of them sleeping real ugly like and showed it to them, which I shouldn't have done. I should have kept it in my archives. And so they were like, oh, bet. And so when you do stuff like that, you can't fall asleep yourself. So I got caught slipping and they were delighted.
They're very happy about it. They got you good.
Yeah.
I see that. You're in the new Barbie movie?
I am so in a dream come true. A dream that I didn't know I had.
That looks so fun.
Yeah.
I like this. Okay, tell us about it. It killed the internet, by the way.
Yeah.
Just the trailer alone.
Yeah, when the trailer dropped, it was incredible. People were very enthusiastic about Barbie and were sharing their own memories. They were putting themselves, you know, in the poster. And yeah, for me, it's just, I obviously played with Barbies growing up, but never imagined that I would play one, much less be in a Barbie movie.
Look at this.
My little sister used to have do you remember My Size Barbie?
Yes.
Yeah, my little sister used to have one that we used to mess that Barbie up for whatever reason. And now I'm like, oh, I get to really like play a My Size Barbie. I said it to her, like, look.
What did you use as a reference to prepare to play like a Barbie?
You know, the movie was directed by Greta Gerwig, and she was very much like, you know, in talking to her, she was just like, I want you to imagine how you play with Barbies, you know, and to imagine like how you, when you're creating Barbie characters, because that's what I would do, like what's the childhood version of your Barbie? And so she asked us like, costuming wise, like if your Barbie were president, which mine is President Barbie, what would she wear? And what would the childhood version of you dress her as? And so the questions were so interesting, and that was it was fun to like revisit myself as a child playing with these Barbies, because I couldn't, you know, my mom was always like, you need to have black Barbies in the house, like you need to have that balance. But then she was also, which mind you, I couldn't watch like TV PG-13 movies, all those kind of things until I was the right age. And if something was adult on television, I couldn't watch it. So I could never watch 90210, but she got me 90210 Barbies. And so I was like, I don't even know who these are. So I named them the characters myself. So I tapped into that as my Barbie character as well.
We can't let you leave without you, because you know on Insecure, you would give yourself self-encouragement. Can you give us some self-encouragement before you go? How would you do that?
Oh, how would I give myself self-encouragement? How would I give y'all self-encouragement?
At the happy place, what you got for us? What's up?
We at the happy place, so that only means one thing. We gonna stay happy.
That's right!
We gonna thrive.
Thriving!
Because we alive. And we gonna go out there and kill it.
Killing it. You did it. You did it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
looking out. Thank you for being here. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.